So अभिषेक जी आप कुछ बोल रहे हैं? Yeah.
Should we start?
I think we can start.
Okay. Very good evening to everyone. A very warm welcome to all the viewers joining us on the Pharmalok YouTube channel. Eminent women leaders, academicians, and pharmacy professionals from the reputed institutions across India will share their valuable sights and experience today. And I'll just say, today is not just a date on the calendar 8th March, celebrated globally as an happy Women's International Day, a day dedicated to the courage, equality, achievements, and unstoppable determination of women across India. Today's theme, said by Amit Jha sir, is empowering women and girls for right, justice, and action. This reminds us that empowerment is not only about the opportunity, but also about the voice, leadership, and impact. Pharmalok is always been believed in connecting heart. And so today, from all other places, we all have connected. So it's just an connecting hearts. And today's special Samwad 34 brings together an inspiring panel of distinguishing women leadership from the pharmacy fraternity and academics world who are shaping the future of healthcare, education, and research. I, Taslim Qureshi, take the privilege to moderate today's session. And let us begin the inspiring journey of thoughts, experience, and wisdom from the esteemed panelists. And I'm very happy that empowerment of the women is not about giving the power to them, but they already have them with us. It is also about creating spaces where their voices are heard, their talents are recognized, and their leadership is always celebrated. Once again, from the Pharmalok team, I wish each and every people who are present on the YouTube channel a happy International Women's Day. Now, coming to the panel discussion, first I will go with Professor Kanchan, ma'am. Ma'am, with due
So
respect,
please.
I'll just have leading, ma'am, you have been leading the women wing of Pharmalok and inspiring many professionals. I'll just ask, ma'am, women today are entering leadership roles in pharmacy and healthcare. In your view, what is the one mindset shift women must adopt to the confidently step into leadership positions?
So thank you, Dr. Taslim, for comparing this session, and I appreciate that you have concluded in a very nice way. So first of all, I congratulate all those present to celebrate this International Women's Day, which is officially recognized by United Nations in 1977. So it is a matter of satisfaction that substantial number of women are gained financially independence. Women are participating in every sphere of life. So, as you have asked me, Dr. Taslim, about the healthcare provider, then the contribution to pharmaceutical research. So, you might be aware of this that and keep on listening from Facebook and WhatsApp and other media that women are doing much better in healthcare provider. They are giving, patient. They are taking care patient counseling. Not only pharmacists. If we talk about the all the people who are involved in healthcare system, like nursing system, or where most of the time you are finding all women are there, and it is just uh, our female nursings are more dominating than male one. Although nurses are also there, but as you are finding, females are dominating. So even in if we talk about the pharmacist job in hospitals, there also you are finding, women are equally participating nowadays. Could be equal number of the women are there in private and in private sectors and in government jobs. Everywhere you are finding that our girls are doing much better even than boys. The young generation which I'm talking, when we were student that time, this profession was dominated by male members. But as we have grown, and in the middle of my age, I've seen equal number of the male and females were joining this profession as a student. So when equal number was there, that means the equality has come out from there only. And today you are finding in teaching profession, for example, you are finding, I think, in every college, number of the female members are more than what male is there.
Yes.
Now, so this is with regard with the healthcare provider, and as you finding the contribution to pharmaceutical research, and you might be listening about this. So many our the good scientists are there. Whether you talk about the Raipur University, whether to talk to the Bombay College of Pharmacy, Jam,
ICT.
Jamia Hamdard, ICT, wherever you are seeing every Punjab University or in PU,
Mm.
everywhere you know the deanship is led by these women only, and in research also there are number of the publications. If you just comparing, they are nowadays having the more number of the good publications. I don't mean that the publications could be retracted; those not those one. And most of the time, I've seen the papers, retracted papers are from the male members only, not from the females, which I find it out. And if you talk about the leadership in pharmaceutical industry, so we are having many, I mean, the leaders in pharmaceutical who are having their own industry. So as we know, the very popular ones, say for example, Kiran Majumdar, even my students, they are having own their industry. One Dr. Kashish is there. I mean, she is having presently two by the name of the Unicure. Two industries, leading industries. One is at Greater Noida Center and one is at Roorkee Center. So, and one of my student, she has just finished PhD, I think 4 or 5 years back, Kriti Soni, and today she is having the package of 70 lakhs.
Wow.
So this way I'm finding they are doing much better in pharmaceutical research, and we talk about the industry, and if you talk about the research and many patents which been filed by the true patents which are filed by the females only. I mean, you can see all over the country, each and every corner, the females are doing much better. I don't have much time. I don't want to take much time because of the match only. So I'm just not naming individually, just collectively. I'm saying many our leadership is in the hand of the female members only. So similarly, I mean, in innovations, if we talk in the pharmaceutical technology, so similarly in many innovations, if we talk about the nanosciences, nanotechnology, the all leaders are most of the time I'm finding the females are there, and this way the women
Yeah.
are doing much better in healthcare center, pharmaceutical research, pharmaceutical industry, and innovation in pharmaceutical technology. So with this due respect, I'm finishing my talk over here because there is much to say, but we'll choose some other day for that reason.
यस डेफिनेटली मैम,
है ना?
डेफिनेटली मैम।
तो
जस्ट
थैंक,
यहाँ से एक ही बात बोलना चाहूंगी
हाँ
मैम
जी,
कि
हाँ
लाइक
जी।
वी से कि बॉयज लाइक मेल्स आर मोर प्रोन टुवर्ड्स लाइक सीइंग द मैचेस एंड ऑल दैट, पर आज पता चला कि मैम इज सो मच फॉन्ड ऑफ सीइंग द मैच एंड लाइक मैम इज फिनिशिंग अप विद वेरी गुड टॉक विद अस एंड वेरी शॉर्ट टाइम। मैम ने बहुत अच्छी बातें बताई है मैम। एंड लाइक द स्टूडेंट्स, आप जैसे मैम आपने बोला कि आपके स्टूडेंट्स, आपके फैकल्टी मेंबर्स ने इंडस्ट्रीज वगैरह ये किया है, ओपन किया है। मैम इट्स रियली वेरी गुड दैट even they are seeing you also, that like they have been picked up something or the other from you, and that's why you're on this platform saying a very good things about the females. I'll just say one name, ma'am, Vandana Patrawale ma'am,
Mm.
as ma'am,
yes,
Bombay College of Pharmacy, she have been, I think so, the well known personality of the female एक बोल सकते हैं मैम, she is at the very highest level,
देखो
patents हो,
बहुत सारी है
research हो या
हमारी,
कुछ भी हो।
सॉरी सॉरी डॉक्टर
जी
कमल,
मैम।
डॉक्टर कमल जीत है, आप सब लोग जो आज आए हुए हैं प्लेटफॉर्म पे, सब हैं, कोई कोई भी कम
जी जी
नहीं है इन वन और
जी
अदर वे,
मैम, बेशक।
एवरीबडी, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे आपकी एज बढ़ेगी, हम लोग तो अब उस एज में आ गए, जैसे अब आप हमारी एज में पहुंचेंगे ना, तो यू विल डू मच बेटर देन अस, सो डोंट वरी
डेफिनेटली
अबाउट
मैम।
दिस. And lastly, I will say give to gain. Remind us when we invest in women through through education, mentorship, and opportunity, we all rise together. So with
Yeah.
these
Yes, yes,
remarks, I'm giving platforms to other to say something. Okay, thank,
definitely ma'am, thank you
well,
so much.
welcome.
All the best for India match, ma'am. All the best. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, next we'll just shift to Dr. Manju Singh, ma'am. Ma'am, with due respect, like I again, once again, welcome you on this platform. As a professor and academic leader, you interact with many students daily. Like, ma'am, what changes should universities introduce to gender equality and confidence among female students?
Thank you, Dr. Tasleem. And thanks to the Pharmalok platform also for arranging such a wonderful platform where we all can discuss, where we all can be vocal, we can share our views. I really, one thing I would like to point over here that I do agree with Kanchan Kohli ma'am that when we talked about the earlier ages, we were talking about the equality, where, you know, the women were quite far off, far behind the male fraternity. But now the scenario has changed. Okay, now we talk about the equity, right? Where the see the background from which I belong might be I have now reached to a particular level where I don't need the kind of support that is being needed by a female fraternity who is coming from a very low off, very rural kind of background. So you know, the opportunities, the challenges that we have at these different levels are different from different these are different for different people. So now the thing has come that we should look for now equity depending on the different needs of the different people. Coming to the, you know, I was going through the one literature and I found it out that, you know, you have heard of the drug artemisinin, which is so famous.
Yes, yes,
And
yes, ma'am.
it has cured, you know, million of people worldwide. This was being this particular drug was discovered by a female, and for which she got she was a Chinese scientist, and for this she got the Nobel Prize also. So I just
Anti-malarial.
yeah, anti-malarial drug, and this was being discovered by a female. So this is something really, you know, appreciative that females are working in different you know, areas, whether we talk of the research, whether we talk of the, you know, the leading positions, whether they are the CEOs, the, you know, the major players in the various sectors of pharmacy or the healthcare. One more name I would like to share over here is you know, we all have heard of Madame Curie. She was the first lady to get the Nobel Prize, you know.
Yes.
Very
And
cute.
the radiation therapy, she is considered as one of the major pioneer for the radiation therapy. So these females have actually created the space for us to move forward, because otherwise the things like the challenges which were actually 25 years back, they are now different for the females of the current age. So you know, challenges were there, no doubt. Earlier the challenges were different, now challenges are different in many ways. But in spite of that, you know, because of the leaders of pharmacy, the women leaders in pharmacy, the challenges, the extent, or the, you know, the kind of we can say quantitation of the intensity of these challenges have reduced further. So you know, we have some women scientists in India also. You were talking about Vanna Patravale ma'am. Definitely she's a wonderful, you know, scientist who is working so well. We have Kanchan Kohli ma'am with us. She's also a wonderful, you know, a teacher, a scientist. No words for her. We have so many, you know, such inspiring ladies with us. We have, you must have heard of, you know, the Indra Nath. She's a very famous immunologist who is working on leukemia. And there's one more, Gagandeep Kangji. I don't know whether you've heard of her, but she's a wonderful lady who is working on, you know, infectious diseases, and she works specifically on rotaviruses. So you know, you think of the now, like earlier there were only very few female fraternities who are ladies who are actually working in different areas in the leading position. But now the scenario has changed, and now the things have changed up. See, when we talk about the women empowerment, we used to talk about their accomplishments, their achievements. But I think the equal opportunities to them, the equal the you know, the basic responsibilities being same, the respect to given to them. So we can say that the women can only be empowered if they'll get the kind of, you know, the respect, the dignity that they actually deserve it. मैं यहाँ पे एक एग्जाम्पल मतलब एक क्योंकि ये फीमेल एक प्लेटफॉर्म है, तो इसके थ्रू मैं ये बताना चाहूंगी कि यू नो, व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग माय आई गॉट द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू डू माय पोस्ट डॉक at US. It was around 2014. So at that time, I got the fellowship from ICMR, and at that time I was when I got this opportunity, I was around 6 months pregnant. So normally, what you will think, what your family will say, that don't go now because you are now 6 months pregnant. But you know, because I always had the you know, this thing in my mind that I have to work further. So I took this as a challenge that no matter whether I am, because you know, this ये जो आपको मिला है, ये जो एक जो क्वालिटी है फीमेल में, वो शायद किसी में नहीं है जो हम फीमेल्स को मिला है, और हम इसको अपना कमजोरी क्यों माने, हम इसको अपनी ताकत माने। तो मैंने उस समय सोचा कि शायद मेरे साथ मेरा बेबी भी वही चैलेंजेस और वही अपॉर्चुनिटीज, मैं उसके लिए क्यों कम करूं। So, I took it as a challenge and I went to ICMR. I requested them that I want everything to be done in a, haste. And thankfully, they all did it so fast that I got the everything in 1 month. And just immediately after, like, I applied it in the month of December, and I was at US in the month of January next year. So you just imagine that when you think of something, when you dream of something, all the things around you will become so supportive. जैसे बोला जाता है ना कि जब आप किसी चीज की इतनी कोशिश करते हैं तो शायद सारी चीजें आपके लिए इतनी शिद्दत से करते हैं तो सारी चीजें आपके लिए इतनी सपोर्टिव हो जाती हैं और आपको वो अचीव आप करते हैं फिर। So the similar thing I want to say to the entire female fraternity, the our students, everyone, those who are working, कि आप किसी भी चैलेंज को एक चैलेंज नहीं, उसको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी की तरह लीजिए, एंड यू नेवर नो कि शायद उसके बाद आपके लिए बहुत कुछ बहुत अच्छा आपके लिए वेट कर रहा हो। तो मैं यही बोलना चाहूंगी इसमें कि अगर ये एक नॉर्मल सेइंग बोली भी जाती है कि अगर आप एजुकेट करते हैं किसी फीमेल को तो आप एक तरह से पूरे जनरेशन को एजुकेट करते हैं, और अगर आप वोकल होते हैं अपने आइडियाज, शायद ही हम इस एज में हैं कि हम अपनी बातें रख पा रहे हैं, तो ये भी वी आर एक्चुअली फॉर्चुनेट इनफ कि हम अपनी बात इतने खुल के भी कर पा रहे हैं यहाँ पे। तो मैं यही बोलना चाहूंगी कि शायद एक स्ट्रॉन्ग वुमेन ही है जो कि चैलेंजेस को अपॉर्चुनिटीज में कन्वर्ट कर पाती है। तो आई विल जस्ट से टू ईच एंड एवरी वुमेन, just be strong, be vocal, and just don't be biased. आप जो करें शिद्दत से करें और डेफिनेटली आपको वो चीजें आप पा पाएंगे, मतलब पाएंगे आप वो चीजें डेफिनेटली। So happy International Women's Day to all of you, and thank you so much for inviting me with and sharing the platform with such eminent female fraternities of pharmacy sector. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
डेफिनेटली मैम, जैसे जैसे आपने बोला कि शिद्दत से कुछ किसी चीज को मांगो तो आपको मिल जाता है मैम। डेफिनेटली जैसे आप लोगों से, जैसे अब कंचन मैम ने बोला कि जैसे आप हमारे एज तक आने तक हम बहुत कुछ सीखेंगे, और मैम ऐसा मुझे ऐसा लगा कि लाइक व्हाट वी हैव सीन बीइंग अ स्टूडेंट, नाउ वी हैव बीन ahead, we are just getting towards a track to a journey. So ma'am, last era we see that people were not, ladies were not vocal. They were most probably who will not get the platform to raise the voice, or they are not vocal. But right now we see, ma'am, many ladies are, they are too much vocal, and they emphasize their ideas, and like people have got that things, and it has been impacted by the society very nicely, and they are taking very positively, ma'am, because they have their own space of working, they have their own space of making their own leadership styles, ma'am. So once again, I really thank you, Manju ma'am, that I have learned very good things from you, and you have taken very good names about Artemisia. You have told leader Marie Curie. You have told, and it's very nice to see that we teach all these things to our students, and they are there, and we are learning all those things, ma'am. It's once again from the bottom of our heart. I thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Neeraj Verma, ma'am. Ma'am, as a director of Pharmacy College, you are shaping. Hello, ma'am. Neeraj, ma'am.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, ma'am. As a director of Pharmacy College, you are shaping future professionals. What role do female educators play in inspiring young girls to choose pharmacy as a career, ma'am?
Thank you, first of all, Tasleem madam. And also I want to say thanks to the Amit Jha for creating a Pharmalok like platform and giving the opportunity we all pharmacy fraternity females from the pharmacy to share their views. Before she's saying about the hello, are you listening?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Audible.
Yes.
Like that
Audible.
Girl education in the pharmacy field, I want to say about the protection of the right of the girls. First, I would like to say something about that. As we know that legal awareness and the protection of rights about these subjects, we have not the fully knowledge about that, we can complain about different type of you can say biasness or gender inequality and all these things which are happened in the education as well as in the offices. We don't know about properly about the protection of right of the females. So I want to play a little bit focus on that. In the constitution of the India, it guarantees the equality through the article 14. I am discussing about the article 14 because I am doing the LLB for
True.
particularly
Yes, ma'am.
empowerment of the girl child and the females
Girl
also.
child.
That's why I am discussing this. This Article 14 ensure the equality before the law, and there is the Article 15 which prohibits the discrimination on the basis of the gender, and the Article 16 provides the equal opportunity in the public employment, and Article 21 ensure the right to life and personal dignity. These are the four articles which are must important for bringing of a female or working for the quiet environment for every female. So, in the criminal law, the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita includes several provision of to protect the woman from the crimes, for example, sexual harassment, stalking,
Sexual.
rape, and domestic cruelty also. So, because the problem is this, females का क्या रहता है कि आपने कुछ बोला उनसे तो वो बात को वहीं के वहीं खत्म कर देंगे, वो बोलते नहीं है। पढ़ाना एक अलग चीज है, हमने एजुकेट तो कर दिया, बट हम सिर्फ फार्मेसी में अगर एजुकेट करें और सराउंडिंग्स में क्या हो रहा है ये हमारे उसमें अवेयरनेस में नहीं आता है, क्योंकि हम ये सोचते हैं वी आर जस्ट फ्रॉम द फार्मेसी फील्ड, वी हैव टू टीच देम फार्मास्यूटिक्स, फार्माकोलॉजी एंड डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट्स, नॉट द सराउंडिंग्स। बिकॉज फॉर द प्रॉपर डेवलपमेंट अगर हम चाहते हैं कि एक लड़की ग्रुप या एक गर्ल चाइल्ड ग्रूम करे, तो ग्रूम करने के लिए हमें सराउंडिंग्स के बारे में एजुकेशन से ज्यादा एजुकेट करना है उसको। Instead of study materials, we have to provide how to protect from these kind of environment, so that उनकी जो अपब्रिंगिंग हो, उनका जो पूरा मतलब वो अच्छे से नर्चर हो, उनकी जो क्वालिटी है ना वो हमें मिले, क्योंकि इतना इजी नहीं रहता। आज हम इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, ये शायद जो अपने आप में यहाँ तक पहुंचा है उसको खुद में पता होगा कि हम सिर्फ एक दिन में ये एम्पावरमेंट की बात करके एम्पावर नहीं हो सकते। हम में से बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो बहुत इंटेलिजेंट है, बट वो इस प्लेटफॉर्म तक या इस जगह तक भी नहीं पहुंच पाते हैं। तो मेरा मानना यह है कि इंस्टेड ऑफ अगर हम एक जगह की जगह बाकी जगह पे फोकस करें, तो शायद हम बहुत अच्छा करके दे सकते हैं इन फील्ड ऑफ फार्मेसी, इन फील्ड ऑफ हेल्थ केयर सिस्टम। तो मेरा मानना यह है कि अगर हम कुछ लीगल इंस्टेड ऑफ सिंपल ज्यूरिस्प्रूडेंस, अगर हम कुछ इसमें एम्पावरमेंट का ये आर्टिकल भी इंक्लूड करें, तो हमें लगता है कि हम बहुत अच्छा उनको एक बार बिल्टअप कर सकते हैं। फार्मेसी के साथ साथ एक ऐसी मतलब ऐसे कहना चाहिए, ऐसा स्टूडेंट बना सकते हैं उन्हें कि उन्हें किसी भी फील्ड में फिर प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी, वेदर दे विल गो टू द इंडस्ट्री, वेदर दे विल गो टू द गवर्नमेंट जॉब, वेदर दे विल गो टू द फॉर द टीचिंग। वी ऑल आर द मैक्सिमम वी ऑल आर द टीचिंग। सो हम देखते हैं ना कि इतना ईजी नहीं होता है अपने आप को स्टैंड करना, स्पेशली इन हायर, जैसे जैसे हमारी हायर पोजीशन होती जाती है तो हम पे बहुत वर्क प्रेशर रहता है, घर का प्रेशर रहता है। तो हमें अपने आप को कैसे मैनेज करना है वो हमें तभी पता होगा जब हमें हमारी चीजें पता होंगी, हमारा कितना बड़ा दायरा है कि हम किस जगह पे कैसे अपने आप को रख सकते हैं, कैसे प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं, कैसे बता सकते हैं। जैसे आपने सुना होगा बहुत सारी महिलाएं भी हुई हैं, जैसे सावित्री बाई फुले जो है मैडम, वो फर्स्ट टीचर थी, फर्स्ट फीमेल टीचर थी जिन्होंने गर्ल एजुकेशन को, वुमेन राइट्स को लेकर के आए इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे कि हमें कैसे अपने आप को एग्जिस्टेंस में लाना है। क्योंकि फीमेल का कैरेक्टर आप शुरू से देख लीजिए, फीमेल के बारे में जो शुरू से बातें चल रही हैं या चलती आ रही हैं, उस कहना चाहिए उस लिमिट को तोड़ना इतना इजी नहीं है। हम आज भी बैठे हैं, बट हमारे दिमाग में कहीं ना कहीं टाइम क्लॉक चल रहा है ना, इट इज 8:30, इट इज 9 o'clock। ये हमारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि हमें ये करना है। तो आप ये सोचिए कि ये जो आप पिक्चर देखते हैं ना कि हमारे 8 हाथ हैं, कि हम इससे भी चल रहे हैं, इससे भी चल रहे हैं, इसको भी कर रहे हैं, तो हमें बहुत कुछ मैनेज करना होता है। इस मैनेज में हमें अपना वो एनवायरनमेंट भी क्रिएट करना है जहाँ हम फियरलेसली काम कर सके, हम फियरलेसली अपनी बातों को रख सके, हम समझ सके कि एग्जैक्टली हम चाहते क्या है। क्योंकि हम में से बहुत सारे लोग बहुत बंधन में बंधे हैं कि नहीं चाहते कि हम इंडस्ट्री में काम करें, लेकिन करना पड़ रहा है। हम नहीं चाहते हम टीचिंग में काम करें, लेकिन करना पड़ रहा है। हम नहीं चाहते कि हमें ऐसा करें, हम भी चाहते हैं कि आराम से हमारी लाइफ व्यतीत हो, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं हो पाता। क्योंकि हमें अपने आप को प्रूव भी करना है। वी आर एजुकेटेड, we taken the from knowledge from this field, we are pharmacists, we are medical, we are from nursing, different aspects जो जहाँ से है वो अपने आप को प्रूव करता है। हम डे बाय डे अपने आप को प्रूव करते हैं। मॉर्निंग में उठते हैं, रात तक प्रूव करते हैं, फिर अगले मॉर्निंग नया टास्क है, नया प्रूव है। तो ये हमारी लाइफ चलती रहती है। जैसे किरण बेदी है, इंदिरा जयसिंह है, मतलब नंबर ऑफ फीमेल्स है, इवन हम सारे लोग भी हैं, हम सारे लोग भी डेली के डेली एक ताना बाना बुनते हैं, उसको एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं, कोशिश करते हैं 100% उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करें। तो मतलब कहने के लिए क्या करें, हो सकता है कि मेरी बात आपके प्लेटफॉर्म से अलग हो, बट मेरा मानना यह है कि एम्पावरमेंट सिर्फ बातों से नहीं आता, एम्पावरमेंट आता है करने से। अगर करने के लिए हम हाथ से हाथ जोड़ करके, हाथ से चेन बना करके एक दूसरे को पुल करके ऊपर लाएंगे ना, वी डेफिनेटली गेट एवरीथिंग। हमें मतलब सोसाइटी में ये कहने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी हम ये हैं, हमें ये चाहिए, हमें एक दिन का एम्पावरमेंट नहीं चाहिए, हमें परमानेंट एम्पावरमेंट चाहिए। और एम्पावरमेंट क्यों चाहिए? हम इक्वल हैं, बस इक्विटी को अपने हमें प्रूफ करना रहता है कि वी आर इक्वल। हमें किसी को प्रूफ करने की जरूरत नहीं, हम जो हैं वो हैं, जिसमें हैं उसमें खुश हैं, और जिसमें कर सकते हैं उसमें बेहतर कर सकते हैं। हमें किसी से सर्टिफिकेशन नहीं चाहिए, हम जैसे हैं अच्छे हैं। और फार्मेसी की रही बात एजुकेशन के लिए, तो मैं तो बच्चों से यही बोलती हूँ कि फार्मेसी में आपने एडमिशन लिया है, यू विल गेट द डिग्री, आप पढ़ेंगे, बट आपको अपने आप को कैसे रखना है इस फार्मेसी प्रोफेशन में,
पता चलना है।
हाँ, तो मैं अपनी बातों से यहीं पे विराम देती हूँ और फिर सबको इंटरनेशनल
नीरज मैम
शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ। अच्छे से मनाइए और डेली मनाइए। हम जो आज हैं वो कल भी रहेंगे, वो फॉरएवर रहेंगे, है ना
मैम? ये डेफिनेटली मैम, बहुत ही बढ़िया संवाद आपने जो किया है आज मैम। जैसे कि आपने बोला कि दिन भर का रहता है, फिर कल सवेरे उठते हैं, फिर हमारा रात में वही रूटीन रहता है, फिर हम मतलब रोज बरोज कुछ ना कुछ करते हैं। इसके लिए तो मैम इंटरनेशनल डे एज 8 मार्च को मनाया जाता है, एक रिकग्निशन वुमेन्स को दिया जाता है मैम एस्पायर के लिए, कि कितना मतलब कुछ करने के बाद एक रिकग्निशन मिलता है, हमको किसी को प्रूफ तो करना नहीं पड़ता है। डेफिनेटली मैम, ये मैम हम किसी के लिए क्यों मनाएं, हम लोग अपना रोज मना सकते हैं ये इंटरनेशनल डे एज अ वुमेन्स डे, है ना मैम? और मैम एक बात कहना चाहूंगी, आप जैसे कि आपने लॉ की, जैसे आपने सेक्शन 40 वगैरह बताया मैम, सो डेफिनेटली मैम इन फार्मेसी ऑल्सो इन द अदर एक्टिविटीज दे हैव बीन मतलब उन्होंने जैसे वुमेन ग्रीवियंस रीएड्रेसल कमेटीज मैम, ये सब उन्होंने अपने फार्मेसी प्रोफेशन में उन्होंने डाल रखी है मैम। सो कहीं पे भी अगर गर्ल्स जहाँ का प्रॉब्लम, गर्ल्स का जहाँ प्रॉब्लम आता है, सो डेफिनेटली वी आर हैविंग ऑल दिस रैगिंग कमिटीज एंड ग्रीवियंस कमिटी है मैम। डेफिनेटली दे आर देयर इन ईच एंड एवरी कॉलेज दैट दे आर सीइंग अबाउट ऑल दिस थिंग एंड दे आर टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द गर्ल्स मैम। सो डेफिनेटली इट वाज अ वेरी गुड संवाद जो आपने किया, और जो आपने सेक्शन के जरिए ये चीजें बताई मैम, बहुत ही अच्छा था आपके साथ संवाद करने में। और वंस अगेन आपको हैप्पी इंटरनेशनल डे की बधाइयां देती हूँ मैम एज पर फार्मालोक की तरफ से। थैंक यू मैम वंस अगेन। या मैम नाउ बढ़ते हुए डॉक्टर भवानी मैम के पास चल जाते हैं। मैम गुड इवनिंग मैम, वंस अगेन वेलकम टू यू मैम। having a department requires vision and a strong leadership. So I just have a question to you, that how do women leaders balance administrative responsibilities, research and personal life without losing motivation? Motivation की यहाँ पे बहुत जरूरत रहती है मैम, तो हम कैसे मैनेज करें ये चीजें?
Yeah, exactly. Too good. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Tasmir, and thank you, Amit Shah and Pharmalok. Means this is the first time my entry here. My entry because of Kanchan Kohli ma'am. She's only because she's our guide and mentor, I can say. So I'll admire Kanchan Kohli ma'am like anything, because while doing my PhD, I met her. Like that, I have a connection and rapport with Kanchan ma'am. Thank you, madam, for me to bringing this platform and making to interact with all of you on this occasion of International Women's Day. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So here, like the question, whatever you have asked regarding administration and innovation and research and maintaining, again, you repeat the question, administration.
Ma'am, how administration, research, responsibilities and personal life without losing motivation?
Yeah, research, responsibility and more personal life. Yeah, it's very good question. Actually, that question is going to connect me really, because the thing is administration. I have been entered into administration last 7 years back, so I have seen different sectors of administration. Earlier, as an assistant professor, associate professor, and being an academic taking the classes, this is entirely different scenario, because whatever the responsibilities are there, we are going to take. But being an administrator, like college principal and executive council member and all these things, it takes a very high responsibility. When we are working in as a teacher, a simple responsibility of delivering our lecture, whether the students understand clearly or not, in which way I can make the students to understand. That is the thing. As an administrator, I have to make everyone to work, and everyone I have to monitor, and I have to motivate them, and I have to motivate myself, because then hierarchy people are there. No, I have to maintain their license also, because their thinking power and everything is entirely different. So being in principal cadre, and as a principal cadre, when I worked in Koringa College of Pharmacy, there I faced a lot of challenges, like being a lady, being a woman in administration. It takes they have to take more challenges, because majorly, as you see, as the men is the main administrators, otherwise majority it is there. Frankly speaking, of course, women's now we have a more responsibility, and we came lot of equality. But the thing, always I'll see in IPC, as you see the platform, majority of the platform, when my means I used to study from M.Pharm onwards, I used to see, okay, IPC, how many people are sitting on the podium, how many women are there on the podium, like that. Till now I haven't satisfied the people who are sitting. Means majority, I can say 100% are men only. But as a teacher, when I see the classroom, 80% are female, 80% are girl students only. So like that, these are the things. And in administration, we can handle a lot of things, by means all everything we have to handle nicely. And again, research is a good thing, where we have to do, means बच्चों को पहले से हमको practical orientation वो सभी बताना है, ये सभी करना है. And they don't know how many opportunities our government is going to give for the research, especially for the women. And DST, ICMR, ICS, and all these things, government is going to support a lot of things, even startups also, Startup India and everything. So all these things, if we are educating to the students, they will know how. Even the students small ideas also going to give the good motivation from the government. So like that, the research activities and everything, means we the ideas, each and every student have good ideas, but the implementation of the ideas, it takes they need a guidance, and we also need some of the facilities to execute that particular things. The resources whatever available, with that we have to utilize the things. So when I come to my level, means I got married when I was studying B.Pharm third year itself. So from that line onwards, because we should have a strong determination, means what exactly priority of the things are needed, what exactly we need, and how I have to achieve my things. And we have to balance our family and professional life, both lives, because as you know, early morning, because the children life is also important. Students are our children, and our children's also children's. So a teacher don't have a single children. We have a plenty of children are there. I'll always feel like, by seeing the students, okay, he's my boy. Okay, what is the problem you have? How I can handle your problem? What you are going to face? Because I'm seeing a lot of students. As I'm working in JNTU Kakinada, their PM triple students are going to come. They are coming from long way, from Jammu Kashmir to here. Here, the entirely different environment, and again, climatic change, and people and culture and everything. They face a lot of difficulties. So, means I use it to talk to them. What is their issues and everything. So they will, I'll note in such a way, and they are good students. But at the time of need, if we'll motivate them, surely they'll do their best. If at that time if we unable to tap them, are unable to know their pain, the whole thing is going to ruin. So I'll see very beautiful ideas and everything, they are very active. And majorly, I always feel in such a way, just to motivate, otherwise to talk to the children. If we know their problem, if we try to resolve the problem by giving an idea, I'm not involving much, but just I listen the problem. After listening, while they are expressing their problem, they'll find the solution, because they won't express to anyone. So they will feel themselves it is very hard problem. When they start expressing, they feel, then I'll ask the questions regarding the respective things, then they feel, no ma'am, this is simple. When it is simple, why it is a problem? It's not a problem. The way you are thinking, that is a problem. So change your mindset. Then
Mindset.
immediately, within no time, I'll enjoy with the students like anything. Whatever the events I have to conduct, no, I will give, just motivate them. I'll give a little idea. They'll execute the things like anything. And hierarchy, VC sir and everyone, they appreciate me like anything. Then I thought that I'm not doing anything. But this team, the whole beautiful students along with the faculty, they are doing marvelous things, because everyone have their, I feel in such a way, everyone are very intelligent, and a little motivation surely they needed. Even to motivate them, I always motivate myself. I always tell to the students, self motivation is important. We should not wait for others going to motivate us. Others will tell something, because always you see your face in the mirror. You like yourself. First of all, we should love ourselves before loving anyone. Before loving anyone, because this is a beautiful body given by the God, and beautiful brain. Everyone have equal body parts, and everything is equal. The way we are utilizing the, everyone have 24 hours in a day. The way we are utilizing the time is important. That's it. Always, if you see, feel positively, the positive vibrations are continue. If you think negative, always everything is surrounded by negative things. As Manju ma'am said, that challenges, take every challenge as a responsibility, otherwise every challenge is an opportunity. Then if you prove your opportunity, surely every day is an opportunity for us. Frankly speaking, in my life also, I always feel, means facing a lot of challenges, but I always means made in such a way, all challenges made me to give an opportunity for proving myself. Every day, it's not the thing we are perfect. Every day we have to mold according to the situation, according to the people, according to the surrounding environment. But I feel every people are good, everyone are good. So take the good character in them. What we want, just make them. And students, they are kindergarten, they don't know anything, just there are children. So not all the children, because my child is not different from the student, both are same. So as a mother, how I see the my child, so like that only. Because we cannot say, means I'll admire the people, those who are not studying well, no, they are all admirers of me, because I'll make them in such a way, okay, how many marks you got it, what is the defects you have done, okay, what is the problem with this subject. So I will talk to them nicely, and I'll make them in how we can make the subject easy. And I will always say in such a way, play with the subject. If you play, you can enjoy. If you feel it is very burden, surely you are going to defeat. So always, whatever the subject is you are feeling difficult, take certain time every day, at least half an hour. Nowadays, the children I'm observing is most distraction with the social medias and these Android phones and everything. Utilize that properly. And now, as you know, ChatGPT came, AI came, so all these things making the things very easy way. But we have to guide the students to use them properly. Everything is for the profit only. But here at this junction, the utilization important. If you are using for good sake, otherwise using for other sake. And like that, it is very important for them to nurture and motivate in each and every aspect. When the problem is means any problem is come to me, I become a problem solver. And again, everyone will come with any big issues. I feel, what is there in that? Okay, let us discuss. Let us discuss. If we communicate each other, the whole, that is, there is no problem. Then why? I'll ask like that. Just we need a proper communication and coordination with each and everyone. If it is there with the children, girl children, boy children, everyone, then the problem, when we express properly our problem, there itself the solution is there. But we should not wander here and there. So again, understanding is a minimum thing, and nobody are going to, means every, no, may not be helpful, but we should help. I will always say, whatever the other people will do, ignore it. What you are doing, that is important. That is important. Because maintain your own discipline, maintain yourself. Okay, let them be in their own version, but you don't change. You never change. Because we should have an confidence. हमको ऐसे confidence होना चाहिए, हम अच्छे कर रहे हैं. अच्छे कर रहे हैं means you proceed with that. like that means I feel like in such a way, because from childhood onwards I am very ambitious. मैं मुझे ये चाहिए वो चाहिए, मैं ऐसे करना चाहती हूँ, वैसे वैसे, means I have faced a lot of struggle, and still the challenges are everywhere. I told you, no, challenges are, we are making the challenges as an opportunity. Without challenge we won't grow. So always the challenges are invited. In which way we can nullify that challenges, we will see the things. So my personal life and means professional life, everyone, as a woman I can say women should be very strong. If woman is developed very well, whole family is going to develop. And men only they'll go and earn, but we are not like that. We are balancing there itself, and after coming to home, doing a lot of things. And my son is a very headache, means he will feel, amma, you are the teacher, home, in the home you are the mother, but you means whenever I see, you look like a teacher. Not a mother. Means I'll always teach him, not like that, not like this, means like these things, means I will say the students, I'll always see positively in every aspect, even though the negative, lot of negative things are coming to me, I'll see what is
Yes.
positive in that. So I think always some positive aspect is there, just you bring it out, then all remaining things are going to be resolved. Otherwise, if I think negatively, means I cannot work, frankly speaking. We cannot work, and I cannot think it. So, like this. So, in administration, we are going to face a numerous situation where certain things are going to be headache and all these things, but can be balanced. Not this day, but tomorrow can be balanced. Just leave that time. Just give a little gap for that. Then surely everything is. I never try to prove myself. I'll do my work. That's it. Maybe you are scolding this time. Maybe you don't like this time. But tomorrow, after knowing, means I won't act as per you, but I will do my work. That's it. Like this, I'll motivate
Very-
the students, and I'll motivate myself. Frankly speaking, self motivation is very important, because nobody are going to come and motivate us. Everyone will see and positive and negative, but I love myself. I love myself first of all, and whatever the things I am doing, I feel it. What is the priority of the things? Which one is the first one? Then go accordingly. What I like to do it, means which is going to give more satisfaction and happiness, like that. If we help to anyone, the whole day is ours. Whole day is ours. That's very
Yes.
good, I feel. Means like these things, I feel a lot of things in the day. So we'll try to do something for the betterment of the student, or betterment of the parents, or who are coming in front of the things. Like that, I'll enjoy each and every aspect. First of all, the situations and everything, if we'll enjoy, surely the whole scenario is going to change. I believe in this, and till now I'm followed that one only, like that. I'll enjoy. And
Definitely, ma'am.
thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank
Ma'am,
you.
it was really very good because the vibes should be always positive whenever we are talking with students, when we are handling the administrative responsibilities. And
Yeah,
motivation should be always guided to the students because students come from the different environment. They
yeah,
have their language problems, the language barriers are there. They meet different people, different pharmacy people, different teachers. They're afraid to enter the zone actually.
yeah,
And
yeah,
but we are the people who really recognize them properly. We
yeah,
solve their problems, we
yeah,
take care of them, and we know what actually the student wants. And
yeah,
children are never different from our family children also. So we
yeah,
treat them, and we feel that always the whatever we are in the field, either you are doing administrative work or personal work,
yeah,
but we should be always in a positive and a truly manner.
yeah,
So
exactly.
that is one of the very good thing that you get in your, you are satisfied with your job,
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
feel very happy throughout the day, and at the end of the hour you will sleep very well because you have done very nice. And we are not interested about other people, what they are thinking, what,
Yeah,
because we will be losing the time about
yeah,
that.
exactly,
So that is
exactly.
the crab. That is the crab. Like one crab just, pull out the leg of the other crab. So that is the other thing. But we should just focus on the work, and we'll
Yeah,
be really happy what we are giving to the institute, what we are giving to the society, to the students, to the parents, and everyone.
yeah.
I'm really happy. And I think so. That question was really very good to you, ma'am. It
Thank
was
you,
a very
thank you.
good chatting.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am. Yeah, thank you,
Thank you
ma'am.
so
Thank
much,
you so
ma'am.
much. Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Hello, ma'am. Vaishali Undre, ma'am. Are you there, ma'am? Vaishali Undre, ma'am.
Yes, I'm there, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Good
Once
evening.
again, happy International Day from the Pharmalok team, ma'am.
Yes.
Now you are pharmacologist and academic development. Ma'am, I'll just have a bit different, twisted question for you. What message would you give to the women who are talented but afraid to, step out of their comfort zone?
Okay. So first of all, I wish happy International Women's Day to all, and thank you to all
Thank you,
the
ma'am.
experts here, Dr. Kanchan, Dr. Manju. So I just heard of them, and really honored to be on this platform. Also, thank you to Dr. Amit Jha for be given this opportunity. First of all, so as Dr. Taslim, you asked this question, like how to be. Like how you should not be afraid of your comfort zone, right? So because what
Yes.
happened, ma'am, like we all are now, we always love to be in the comfort zone. So that has happened with me as well, because I worked in the my earlier institute. It was in Saswad, near to Pune. So I worked there for 20 years, and being an alumni of that, I was again in that comfort zone very much. Like I was an alumni of that student, I was knowing everything in the institute, and I also saw the upcoming of the institute. So for 20 years I worked in that institute. But in 2017, I got one call from the institute in Pune, and I heard of like that institute is not that good. They don't give you the like opportunity to work after a year and all that. But I had a very good opportunity, so I left my comfort zone and
హలో
joined
హలో
the now institute, Dr. T.Y. Paul Institute. I'm really thankful to the
బాగున్నాను
principal,
అంటే ఇక్కడ
Dr.
ఒక
Kanchan
మీటింగ్ లో
Manju,
ఉండి
who gave
ఇందాక లిఫ్ట్
this
చేయలేకపోయాను
opportunity to me.
వచ్చాను.
So, ma'am, I'll just let
Dr.
you know.
Devani, please mute
When
yourself.
I left my that comfort zone, I really thankful to Taslim because you asked me this question. Okay, because when I left that and when I joined, initially it was really challenging for me, because after 20 years of experience in working in some another environment, you work in a some different environment where it is very competitive, very challenging, and I have to prove myself, because my that 20 years experience was, you can say, a negligible experience, because here I had to prove myself. So I'll
सारी
say,
चीजें नहीं,
nahi
सारी चीजें नहीं है.
faculty साथ वाली nahi, and they were working for 20 years or 20-25 years in that institute. So मेरे लिए बहुत कुछ नया था, everything was new. But that made me to now this level where I have the number of patents published, granted, number of publications which I achieved in this last 8 to 9 years when I worked this. So when I left my comfort zone, my growth is there. So I want to grow, then I have to leave the comfort zone, because if I leave in the comfort zone, the growth won't be there. And there is a one story of the eagle. You all, or we all must be knowing that one king was there, and he got two eagles, and he two baby eagles were there. So he grew them, and one eagle was nicely flying, but the another eagle was not ready to fly. He just stick to the branch where he was sitting. So he tried the many. The king called many people and many advisors, and tried to how that eagle can fly. So nobody can try with that. And one day, when the simple farmer came there, and that another from the second day, that another eagle started flying. Okay, so the king asked that farmer that what you did here, my friend. So he said, "Ki I did nothing. I just cut that branch where the eagle used to sit." So the eagle believed in on his wings, and he started flying that. So I'll say, always believe in yourself. You are the one who can do the wonders in your life. Okay, and for that you have to leave the comfort zone, then only the growth is there. So everyone should wish that everyone should look into that. When you stand in front of the mirror, you are the person who can change the scenario behind you. You can see the many people standing behind you if you are confident on yourself. So that is the thing which I answered, ma'am,
You
here.
can just, ma'am, quote like if cat is seeing in the mirror, she should see that the lion has been standing in the front of the mirror.
Yes, yes.
Right.
I'm the queen. I'm the
Okay.
queen. I'm the king.
I'm the queen. Right, right, right.
Yes, ma'am.
मैम इट वाज रियली वेरी गुड कि इतना अच्छा लगा कंफर्ट जोन का, बस मुझे ऐसा लगा आपसे पूछना चाहिए यार, इट वाज रियली वेरी गुड मैम,
Yes,
बिकॉज लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ द fraternity we see that they are in the comfort zone, and
yes,
in some way or the other they're having some afraidness in that how we are going to cope up in the society.
right.
I think so until and unless we step out from a house, from the
Yes,
what way we are working, and we should showcase the talent what we are having.
yes,
Hidden potential has been there with us, but due to some or the other thing we are not stepping out.
yes,
So the thing what you have said about the eagle, that was a really very good story.
yes, ma'am.
And I think so we should, each and every people should step out from their comfort zone,
Right.
because comfort zone always, misplace a very good and greater opportunity.
Yes,
We miss about that, so we should see that we should never think about comfort zone के अंदर ही रहना चाहिए, उससे बाहर निकलेंगे, बहुत बहुत बड़ा वर्ल्ड है, हम बहुत अच्छी चीजें इसमें से देख पाएंगे। तो
yes.
मुझे ऐसा लगता है बहुत ही बढ़िया हमारे साथ संवाद हुआ मैम, वैशाली मैम,
बस
इट
यहाँ
वाज
पे
रियली।
एक कहना चाहूंगी तस्लीम मैम कि
जी जी
नो गेन विदाउट पेन।
राइट राइट मैम,
आप
राइट,
अगर खुद को थोड़ा तो पेन तो लेना ही पड़ेगा ना, आराम से तो कोई आपको कुछ नहीं देने वाला। भगवान
एग्जैक्टली
है कि सारे तेरे नसीब में लिखा है, लेकिन तू कर्म कर, जब
एग्जैक्टली
तक कर्म
एग्जैक्टली।
नहीं करेगा तुझको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। सो नो गेन विदाउट एनी पेन, थोड़े तो पेन सबको लेने ही पड़ेंगे। तो दैट इज द
और
थिंग।
मैम पेन पेन के अलावा तो हमको शायद ही कभी कुछ मिलेगा, तो पेन तो चाहिए ही मैम, विदाउट पेन नथिंग इज बीन देयर, नो क्योर इज बीन देयर एटलीस्ट मैम।
Yes, yes. When you
That's right.
experience that pain, ma'am, na, the empathy is also there. So when you see the another person also struggling with some situation like you always try to help and be empathetic with that person, and you try to help that person how you can help in that situation to person. Okay, so this is also very important. Like, because until and unless you experience it, you cannot be empathetic with the person. Okay, so these are very good conversation going on here. I also learned so many things from the other speakers. Thank you so much.
मैम योर ईगल स्टोरी इज सो गुड, डेफिनेटली whomever I meet and I need something, एक पीस ऑफ एडवाइस अगर मैं किसी को देना चाहूँ तो मैं जरूर इंशाल्लाह ये ईगल वाली स्टोरी उनको जरूर बताऊंगी। थैंक यू वैशाली मैम, इट वाज
Thank,
ग्रेट हैविंग अ संवाद विद यू।
thank you so
या
much.
या नाउ मैम रिचा मैम has been there, Dr. Richa ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am. Once again, I
Yeah, good
welcome you
evening.
on behalf of Pharmalok. Happy Women's International Day, ma'am. Ma'am, being
Thank you so
associated with
much.
NIPER and one of the premier institute in India, your perspective very much valuable for today's Pharmalok platform, ma'am. I'll just ask, ma'am, if you encourage girls to explore one emerging field in pharmaceutical sciences, what it would be and why?
If one field that I would advise or I would like our young girls to pursue research and development specifically, it would be the very upcoming, not one, but there can be two, three. One can be biopharma, where a lot of development is coming up, and lot of focus from our policymakers and the national leadership. As you can see in the budget also, lot of emphasis has been given to biopharma, because the oral drug market or the oral solid dosage form and the conventional dosage form market is already saturated. We are loaded with lot of side effects and toxicological studies. So this is one thing. Second is maybe a more novel and painless, or maybe unconventional or novel drug delivery system, whatever we are calling it. We there is a need to work in the field of analytical, establishing the various analytical procedures, as well as establishing the pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamic parameters, animal studies. All these things are really required, uh, even with the dissolution profiling also, because like, even if we can say, although there are so many, 8 type of dissolution apparent means models are there, but still, if I talk about a simple sublingual tablet, the dissolution profiling is, I mean, the method that is described hardly serves anything. So with the low volume of drug, low amount of drug, and packaged in a novel drug delivery system, that needs to be validated and verified. And the third aspect that is very upcoming is, of course, technological aspects that we can explore through the medical device sector. So at NIPER, I am involved in the medical devices. I am working as a project scientist for the PRIP scheme. Definitely, when it comes to the theme of our Samwad today, that is rights, justice, and action. I, first of all, with a lot of gratitude, I would like to thank Amit Jha, Dr. Kanchan Kohli ma'am, and this platform of क्या बोलते हैं, Pharmalok,
Pharmalok.
for giving me this thinking of me and in Pharmalok, and for giving me this platform to share my views and be a part of this, eminent gathering where so many successful, beautiful women, and many of them are my friends also, and it gives me immense pleasure to share my thoughts. Yeah, so these are the research aspects or the novel upcoming fields in which our women, our girls, young scholars can try their luck. And lot of funding is also available now. Startup and entrepreneurship ke liye there are so many schemes, we know. But still, I would also like to emphasize on the fact that there is still a room for improvement when it comes to gender audit in the
Exactly.
research funding grants. So there is a room for that. And as far as leadership is concerned, so I 100% I know that, and I acknowledge the fact that if a woman has reached a leadership role and has been successful in making a mark in the boardroom, then definitely she would have walked an extra mile, because uh, this is the current statistics. They say that only 10% of the women leadership is present in the boardroom. 90% of the leadership roles are still lying with the men. And because of our gender, we know that there are so many limitations of mingling up, and so many criticism, maybe because of the Indian social fabric is like that. I am coming in a Gujarat, from the Gujarat state, which is a lot more progressive part of our country, but there are so many pockets in the entire nation where we have so many examples of women who are not that much confident because of their maybe family issues. And I'm talking about the girls, because abhi we are professionals, so we have actually completed a part of our professional life and reached a level. But when I see young girls, young scholars, they are subject to lot of scrutiny, especially social media. And privacy issues are also there, in which somewhere they lose their maturity and clarity of thought process and confidence. So it is my through this platform I would like to share one, one I communicate one message. Let us be a little bit sensible towards our girl scholars or girl students. Try to listen to them, try to understand their behavior, and be sensible in approach, because these girls are in a state of transition. The society is also changing, so they are experiencing a lot of change. And many times all are not lucky, that I can say that we have been lucky to reach this level and be motivated and supportive of our families. At the same time, there are so many girls who are overconfident, over career driven. I mean, so there is a need to we need to ensure that they understand that there is a need to for work life balance, for the ultimate happiness of a oneself, because this is just a career, right? And life is not very short, it is a long, actually ये बोलते हैं कि life is short, but actually life is long. और हमें मौके हजार मिलेंगे, लेकिन हम उस पर्टिकुलर फेज को कैसे नेविगेट करते हैं, अपने आप को कैसे नेविगेट करते हैं, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. तो जो ईश्वर ने हमें बनाया है एज अ मतलब नारी का जो स्वरूप दिया है, तो डेफिनेटली जैसे मंजू मैडम ने और सभी लोग यहाँ पे एक से एक मतलब अपने फील्ड में माहिर हैं, अपने फील्ड में एस्टेब्लिश लोग हैं, तो वो लोग तो ये जर्नी कंप्लीट करके आए. लेकिन जो अभी नए बच्चे हैं, उनके राइट्स, उनको कैसे हम जस्टिस दे सके बिना जज हुए, उनकी बात सुने और उनको अवेयर करें कि उनके उनमें कॉन्फिडेंस दें कि पीपल आर देयर, क्योंकि वी ऑल हैव सम केसेस ऑफ सच टाइप्स वेयर देयर सेफ्टी में बी कॉम्प्रोमाइज्ड और दे मे फील अनकंफर्टेबल एंड दे मे फील स्क्रूटिनाइज्ड और जज्ड. तो ये उनको हमको एज अ टीचर और एज अ अल्टीमेटली वी आर ऑल टीचर्स लाइक ऑन दिस प्लेटफॉर्म, मे बी इन अ रिसर्च फील्ड और वॉट एवर वी आर डूइंग, बट there is a requirement to communicate with the girl students and to be a little more sensitive. And second thing that I want to communicate with through this platform is that we should support each other. Like एक I mean सबके अपने experiences होंगे, but generally ऐसा बोलते हैं कि women ही women को ज्यादा scrutinize करती है, ज्यादा मतलब, तो यहाँ पे मैं ये बात रखना चाहूंगी कि still there is a room to support each other and to appreciate another women's achievement. और क्योंकि 80% से ज्यादा टीचर्स विमेन हैं, लेकिन लीडरशिप रोल्स के लिए जब हम देखते हैं तो बहुत कम है। तो आप देखिए कि इंस्टीट्यूट का मेजर काम विमेन करती हैं और उसको ड्राइव करती हैं। और कई बारी हमने ये भी देखा है कि पे पैरिटी भी कम है एक्चुअली। तो ये सब फैक्ट्स हैं, लेट अस नॉट लेट अस एक्सेप्ट दीज फैक्ट्स। एंड जो विमेन जो लीडरशिप रोल्स में हैं, सो दे शुड कम अप विद पॉलिसीज एंड सिस्टम्स टू एंश्योर the rights and safety and justice towards our women. So end में I would like to say that नारी कभी कोमल कभी चट्टान है, हर मुश्किल में वो मजबूत इंसान है, उसकी हिम्मत और मुस्कान से ही इस दुनिया की असली पहचान है। मैं अबला नादान नहीं हूँ, दबी हुई पहचान नहीं हूँ, मैं स्वाभिमान से जीती हूँ, रखती अंदर खुददारी हूँ, मैं आधुनिक नारी हूँ। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू मैम, बहुत ही बढ़िया, आपकी बहुत बढ़िया शायरी थी मैम। सच में एक नारी एक बहुत शक्तिशाली है मैम। और जो भी आपने कहा, सपोर्ट की बात की जहाँ पे मैम, रिसर्च की जहाँ पे बात की मैम, यहाँ पे सही है कि एक वुमेन को सपोर्ट जरूरी है। जो यंग गर्ल्स जो अभी मैम रिसर्च की तरफ चल रही है, सब बहुत ओवर कॉन्फिडेंट है, जो अभी हम लोग मैम खुद भी देख रहे हैं। ये सारी चीजें हम लोग फेस कर रहे हैं एक्चुअली मैम। एंड डेफिनेटली वहाँ पे सपोर्ट सिस्टम एक कहीं ना कहीं कम पड़ रहा है। एक क्लैरिटी ऑफ थॉट्स की वहाँ पे लैक्यूना बहुत ही मैम आ रही है। दिस एक्चुअली व्हाट वी आर सीइंग राइट नाउ एंड वी आर फेसिंग ऑन द ट्रैक मैम। और मैम मुझे लगता है कि जहाँ पे आपने बायो फार्माकोकाइनेटिक और डायनामिक की बात की, मुझे लगता है मैम आपका एक लेक्चर होना ही बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है, बिकॉज इट वाज वेरी गुड टू हियर अबाउट द थिंग्स मैम, बिकॉज यू आर फ्रॉम सच अ higher level field. And definitely I'll ask Pharmalok team to have a lecture with you for the young girls and for the young students who are coming
Actually,
up in the
I
research
started
ma'am.
my journey with a very small college. I'm not from any higher this one. A very small college. I started
But for
my
us
journey.
ma'am, Naipar is again very good this thing ma'am. So I respect you a lot ma'am, and everyone has been there from a higher things and higher at their level. But ma'am, definitely I'll have a word with Pharmalok team for have at least for the girls who want this thing ma'am, who are in need of this, for the support system, for the clarity of thoughts. Where we
Yes,
need you,
even
ma'am.
in technology also. We should aware our students with the latest tools, how to
Yes,
use
yes,
these
yes,
tools
ma'am.
very effectively and
ICT
to our
tools,
credit.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Because most
ICT
of the
tools
time
for the
tools,
teachers.
yes.
Yeah. ICT tools for the teachers, but the technology tools, the research tools, the
Ma'am, both the way
generative
it is being
intelligence,
needed for the
all those
teachers and for
things.
the students, all the way it is being needed. So
Yeah.
definitely, Richa ma'am,
Because let us
I'll.
accept that we cannot avoid technology. Let us accept this fact.
Yes, yes, ma'am. We have to accept at this era, at least we should accept. And if we are accepting that, ma'am, we are going to survive ahead. If we don't accept,
अच्छा, ये माध्यम से, हाँ मैम, एक बात और करना चाहूंगी इस माध्यम से,
जी,
क्योंकि इतना वंडरफुल प्लेटफॉर्म मिला, यूट्यूब पे हमेशा के लिए रहने वाला है। तो मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि मतलब साइबर क्राइम से रिलेटेड भी हमारे मतलब विमेन डे पे स्पेशली सेमिनार्स रखने चाहिए। बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस हैं, जैसे नाइपर वगैरह, ठीक है, वो तो मतलब थोड़ा एडवांस्ड लेवल पे सब लोग अवेयर हैं, लेकिन जो दूसरे जो नॉर्मल जगह के कॉलेजेस हैं, वहां पे कैसे हम ट्रैप ना हो, कैसे फाइनेंशियल अवेयरनेस हो, जो नीरज मैडम ने काफी अच्छी बात कही कि फाइनेंशियल अवेयरनेस के हम लोग काम तो बड़ा सारा कर लेते हैं, लेकिन उस हमारा जब अधिकार की या हमारा जो पे पैरिटी है या हमारे जो पैसे को हम कैसे इन्वेस्ट करें, कैसे हम अपने आइडेंटिटी बनाए, हम अपना बोलते हैं ना, अपना पीठ मजबूत करें,
exactly.
जिसको बोलते हैं। तो ये बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम, नहीं तो हम सिर्फ वर्कर बन के रह जाते हैं कि हम घर में भी काम कर रहे हैं, बाहर भी काम कर रहे हैं, एंड में जैसे बोलते हैं कि ना ससुराल हमारा है ना मायका हमारा है। तो ऐसा ना हो, और हमें भी अपने हमारे एफर्ट्स की, हमारी नॉलेज की, हमारे जो भी हम कंट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे
एक
हैं उसका
पहचान मिले,
फेयर
एक
पहचान मिले, और वो कॉन्फिडेंस भी देता है हमें। और वही कॉन्फिडेंस हम अपने फर्दर जनरेशंस को और अपनी फ्रेटर्निटी को, अपनी कम्युनिटी को एज एन इंस्पायरिंग वे में हम रिफ्लेक्ट कर पाते हैं। मतलब वही हमसे वही सीखेंगे हमारे बच्चे। तो अगर जो लड़का है तो हम उसे डेफिनेटली, हम तो सब बहुत ही क्वालिफाइड और मतलब टीचर्स हैं और क्वालिफाइड हैं और फार्मेसी जैसे टेक्निकल क्षेत्र में हैं। तो हमारे जो लड़के हैं उनको तो लड़कियों की रिस्पेक्ट करना ही चाहिए और घर में भी अपना योगदान देना चाहिए, नॉट इन द टिपिकल रोल्स में जो ब्रैकेट हो जाते हैं कि ये लड़की का काम है, तो आज भी मतलब मैं बहुत एक कंजर्वेटिव फैमिली से बिलोंग करती हूँ, तो मैंने ये सब देखा हुआ है। लेकिन स्टिल आई वुड से कि एक दूसरे की रिस्पेक्ट रखते हुए एक दूसरे के साथ मिलके काम करें, क्योंकि कोई भी परिंदा एक एक पंख से उड़ान नहीं भर सकता। तो मेल और फीमेल या जो भी काउंटर पार्ट्स हैं वो साथ में मिलेंगे, तभी वो एक फैमिली के रूप में, एक सशक्त फैमिली के रूप में आगे बढ़ पाएंगे। तो ये भी फैमिलीज को सपोर्ट करना भी गर्ल्स के लिए आजकल बहुत ज्यादा, मतलब ये कहीं ना कहीं भूल रहे हैं। और ये भी एक इम्पोर्टेंट पैरामीटर है हमारे कंट्री के प्रोग्रेस के लिए, हमारी फैमिली वैल्यूज को इंटैक्ट रखना। ये मैं कहना चाहती हूँ।
जी जी मैम, जी मैम, बहुत सही है। डेफिनेटली हम मैम फार्मालो की टीम की तरफ से ये बात डेफिनेटली हम बाकी लोगों तक पहुंचाएंगे। और मैम आपके साथ जो भी आज संवाद हुआ बहुत ही बेहतरीन था, एंड इट वाज वी हैव लर्न लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग्स फ्रॉम यू। वंस अगेन वी आर वेरी हैप्पी टू हैव रिचा मैम विद अस, एंड
थैंक यू।
with due respect, I think so. Once again, a happy International Women's Day to all of you all. As we have listened to these inspiring voices today, one message become clear that empowered women empower the world. On behalf of Pharmalok, I sincerely thank all the respected panelists for sharing their wisdom, experiences, and powerful thoughts. And let us continue working together for a future where every woman and every girl has the right for the opportunity and the confidence to achieve their dreams. Once again, wishing you all a very Sima ma'am, have you joined right now?
Hello, Dr. Tasleen. I think
जी जी मैम,
Dr. Seema Kohli भी present है ना?
Yeah, I'm
मैम अभी
there,
मुझे
ma'am.
मैम सॉरी मैम, अभी मैंने देखा आपको, एक्सट्रीमली
No, no,
सॉरी।
no, no,
आई
no issue, no
आई एम
issue.
सो सॉरी मैम। Okay ma'am, I just will have संवाद with Seema ma'am also ma'am. Ma'am, just so sorry I didn't saw you because I just saw that you have finished, the panelists have got over. So ma'am, representing Madhya Pradesh Pharmalok, you have been actively working for the professional development. Ma'am, the question is, how important is networking and collaboration among women professionals in building strong career opportunities?
Very true. This is very, I mean, important aspect here. And let me first thing, यहाँ पर जितने भी हमारे पैनलिस्ट हैं, डॉक्टर ऋचा दरयानी जी और कंचन कोहली मैडम, मैडम का नाम सुना कंचन कोहली मैडम, क्योंकि कोहली कोहली दो ही सब सुनाई देते हैं फार्मा प्लेटफॉर्म पे। और सभी के विचार बहुत अच्छे थे आज की इस हमारे प्लेटफॉर्म पे। और यहाँ तक अभी हम जो देख रहे हैं, फार्मालोक का जो प्लेटफॉर्म है वो एक बहुत ही अच्छे से कोलैबोरेट करने का काम कर रहा है। और हम सब जो सोशल ग्रुप से जुड़े हुए हैं वहां पे हम कोलैबोरेट कर रहे हैं एक दूसरे के साथ में। तो जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज की अगर हम बात करते हैं यहाँ पर कि कैसे हम एक दूसरे को, डॉक्टर ऋचा दरियानी ने बहुत अच्छी बातें की हैं अभी, कि उन्होंने बोला कि कैसे हम एक फीमेल या एक वुमन जो है किसी दूसरे को हेल्प कर सकती है। ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट बात है हमारे लिए, और जनरली ऐसा हो नहीं पाता है। प्रैक्टिकली अगर हम चीजों को देखें कि इस प्रकार की चीजें हो नहीं पाती हैं, और ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पैरामीटर है हम सब के लिए कि हम लोग एक दूसरे की मदद करें। और जो हम लोग तो ठीक है कि आज हमें हमारे गुरुओं का और हमारे माता पिता का हमें धन्यवाद देना चाहिए कि हम लोग आज इस पोजीशन पे हैं जहां हम बाकी लोगों की मदद कर सकते हैं। तो मेरा सोचना ये है कि हम इस प्लेटफॉर्म को, या हम अपने जो पोजीशन आज हमने पाई है इतनी सब हमारे एफर्ट्स के जरिए, हम अपने उन सारी जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज हमको मिली हैं, या आज जो हमारे पास अथॉरिटीज हैं, उन अथॉरिटीज को यूज करते हुए हम लोग बाकी के जो अपकमिंग जो प्रोफेशनल्स हैं, जो न्यू कमर्स हैं, हम उनकी मदद कर सकते हैं। तो एक दूसरे से जुड़ना तो बहुत अच्छी बात है। और जहां तक अभी हमने सभी लोगों ने बात की, तो उससे एक पूरा ये समझ सकते हैं हम कि वी हैव बीन टॉकिंग अबाउट द होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट। और हमारे भारत सरकार की स्कीम भी है होलिस्टिक एम्पावरमेंट ऑफ द वुमेन। और इसमें हम थोड़ा सा जो यहाँ मिस आउट हुआ है, जैसा मुझे लग रहा है कि हमने कुछ ऐसी चीजें जो हम सोसाइटी के में हमें पहुंचानी चाहिए। देखिए, हमने फार्मा फ्रेटर्निटी की तो बात कर ली क्योंकि हम सब एक रिस्पॉन्सिबल पोजीशंस पे हैं, और उनके बारे में हम जानते भी हैं, लेकिन थोड़ा सा हमारे सोसाइटी के तरफ भी रहता है। डॉक्टर ऋचा दरियानी ने बहुत अच्छी बात करी कि हम सोसाइटी को डेवलप करेंगे, उसके लिए हमें अपने बच्चों को संस्कार देना बहुत जरूरी है। तो इस प्रकार से जब हमारे पास जो हमारे स्टूडेंट्स आते हैं, हमें उन्हें संस्कार देना बहुत जरूरी है। तो जितनी चीजें हम बात करते हैं कि एक ओवरऑल जो डेवलपमेंट है, होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट है, सभी का होना चाहिए। और एज फार एज फीमेल्स आर कंसर्न, वुमेन आर कंसर्न, तो एक होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट हमारा जो एक अप्रोच होनी चाहिए, वेदर इट इज अ फिजिकल डेवलपमेंट, इमोशनल डेवलपमेंट, मेंटल डेवलपमेंट और स्पिरिचुअल डेवलपमेंट। इसके साथ साथ एजुकेशन के फील्ड में तो हम लोग आगे बढ़ ही रहे हैं, बिकॉज गवर्नमेंट की स्कीम्स हैं कि दैट वी हैव बीन प्रोवाइडिंग विद 30% of the female reservation, so we find lot many people, lot many girls in our classes, and even we have different schemes for the female candidates. Then we also talk about the financial stability, that is very important. So again मैं ये कहना चाहूंगी कि हमारे स्कूल्स में, कॉलेजेस में, यूनिवर्सिटीज लेवल पे कहीं पे भी एक फाइनेंशियल किस प्रकार से हम स्टेबिलिटी पा सकते हैं, उसके ऊपर भी काम होना चाहिए। और एक जो अभी बीच में हमारे डिस्कशंस में बात हुई साइबर सिक्योरिटी की, तो चूंकि हमारे पास सभी स्टूडेंट्स रहते हैं, वेदर इट इज मेल फीमेल, तो हम एक सभी लड़कों को भी उसी प्रकार से एजुकेट कर सकते हैं, जिससे कि वो सोसाइटी में इन सब चीजों का ध्यान रखें। और एक धीरे धीरे क्या कहना चाहिए कि अगर हम एक अपने परिवार से पहल करते हैं तो हम पूरे समाज तक उस मैसेज को लेके जाते हैं। तो फाइनली मैं ये बात कहना चाहूंगी कि हम इंटीग्रिटी में इंटीग्रेशन करें सभी चीजों का, माइंड, बॉडी एंड स्पिरिट का, और एक अच्छे से हम लोग जो है एक डेवलप कर सके, एक अच्छी सोसाइटी को डेवलप कर सके, हेल्दी सोसाइटी को डेवलप कर सके, जहाँ पे नारी को सम्मान मिले, समानता मिले। और हम ये नहीं कहें कि भाई ये मतलब ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं आना चाहिए, जहां तक मेरा सोचना है कि बीइंग अ फीमेल इनको ये मिला है, ये चीज नहीं होनी चाहिए। तो अभी एक हमारे एक और जो वक्ता ने जो बात करी कि वी नीड टू बी आउट फ्रॉम अवर कंफर्ट जोन, तो ये चीज नहीं लगनी चाहिए। और जब हम कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर आते हैं तो हमारे एफर्ट्स हमको डालना है, एंड वी नीड टू बी कॉन्फिडेंट। एंड हाउ डू वी बिकम कॉन्फिडेंट इज हाउ वी गेट नॉलेज। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी नीड ऑलवेज टू कीप आवरसेल्फ अपडेटेड। तो अगर हम सब अपने आप को अपडेटेड रखते हैं, चाहे हमारी कोई भी फील्ड हो, आइदर वी बिलोंग टू फार्मेसी, pharmaceutics, pharmacology, biopharmaceutics, whatever it doesn't matter at all. But the thing is that in every field, in every area, apart from pharmacy, we need to keep ourselves updated. तो एक तरीके से हम लोग बहुत एक स्ट्रॉन्ग एनवायरमेंट जो है हम बिल्डअप करते हैं। और इसी यही मैसेज अगर हमारा सोसाइटी में जाता है, तो हम ये कह सकती हूँ, मतलब व्हाट आई फील इज दैट हमारे सामने फिर एक किसी को कुछ बोलने के लिए 10 बार सोचना भी पड़ेगा कि भाई हाँ, इनके लिए कुछ बोलना है तो भाई सोच समझ के बोले, बिकॉज दे हैव द नॉलेज ऑफ ऑल द एस्पेक्ट्स। और इम्पोर्टेंट बात यह है कि हम जो कहते हैं कि नारी को पूजा जाए या नारी को देवी माना जाए, ये बात नहीं होनी चाहिए। हम अगर अपने अधिकार की बात करते हैं, समानता की बात करते हैं, सम्मान की बात करते हैं, देन वी नीड टू नो अबाउट अवर ड्यूटीज ऑल्सो। तो ये इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे ये एक इम्पॉर्टेंट बात मैं कहना चाहती हूँ कि जहां पर हमें सरकार ने बहुत सारे हक दिए हैं। अभी हमारे एक स्पीकर ने बोला था कि अबाउट द लीगल एस्पेक्ट्स, लॉज के बारे में। सो वी हैव, गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत सारी स्कीम्स बनाई हैं, जैसे हमारे स्टेट, जिसको हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे यही हिंदी में राज्य विधिक सेवा केंद्र बोलते हैं, जहाँ पर जो महिलाएं जिनको की जो अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकती हैं, जो गरीब परिवार से हैं और कभी ऐसे कानूनी मसले में फंस जाती हैं, तो उसके लिए सरकार ने व्यवस्था की हुई है। तो वो जो है यहाँ से अपने लिए वकील कर सकती हैं, लॉज, वकील उनकी पूरी फीस वगैरह उनको माफ रहती है। तो ये एक सहायता केंद्र के रूप में काम करते हैं। दूसरी एक और इम्पोर्टेंट बात जो अभी सोसाइटी में या हम सबको मालूम भी होनी चाहिए कि अगर किसी महिला को कोई परेशानी होती है, कोई उत्पीड़न होता है, तो किस प्रकार से वो एफआईआर या शिकायत करे, ये भी हमें राज्य विधिक सेवा केंद्र के में जो लॉयर्स होते हैं, एडवोकेट्स होते हैं, वो सब इसके बारे में नॉलेज देते हैं। और एक और बात जो है, चूंकि ये रिसेंटली मैंने अभी एक प्रोग्राम कंडक्ट कराया था अपने यहाँ, तो उसमें एक सखी केंद्र होता है ना, तो जिसमें नारी सखी
जी
केंद्र है ये, जो कि कई बार ऐसा होता है कि घर से निकाल दिया जाता है महिला को, वो रात में कहाँ जाएगी, तो एक वन स्टॉप सेंटर है जिसका नाम दिया गया है सखी। तो ये सभी जगह है, सभी स्टेट्स में है। तो इस प्रकार की व्यवस्थाएं हैं जो हमें सोसाइटी में थोड़ा, चूंकि हम लोग तो देखिए आज जो हम इस लेवल पे हैं, हमें कुछ सोसाइटी के लिए करना चाहिए। हमने अपनी फील्ड के लिए क्या, फार्मा फील्ड के लिए क्या, लेकिन अब हम सोसाइटी के लिए भी कुछ करें। तो ये जो मैसेजेस हैं अगर हम अपने स्टूडेंट्स में पास ऑन करते हैं तो वो अपनी फैमिली को में पास ऑन करेंगे, फैमिली से उनके फ्रेंड सर्कल में जाएगा, एंड देन एट एन लार्ज स्पेस आपकी सोसाइटी में ये मैसेज ट्रांसफर होता है। तो आज इस प्लेटफॉर्म से मैं यही कहना चाहूंगी कि हम इस प्रकार के अपने दायित्वों का निर्वहन करें, अपने कर्तव्यों को निभाएं। और आज के इस दिन के लिए आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। फार्मालॉग टीम के मेंटर के रूप में मैं आप सभी का धन्यवाद करती हूँ और सभी को इंटरनेशनल वुमेन डे की बधाई देती हूँ। और गिव एंड गेन, गिव एंड टेक, ये तो एक नेचुरल सी प्रक्रिया है जो हम सबको अडॉप्ट करनी है। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सीमा मैम, बहुत अच्छा सवाल था आपका। जैसे आपका है कि अपडेटेड रहो, स्टूडेंट सेंट्रिक की जगह हो या फिर सोसाइटी सेंट्रिक की जगह हो, आपको ऑल ओवर ऑल राउंडर रहना चाहिए। आपको हर चीज में अपडेशन आपका जरूरी है, ताकि ये वर्ल्ड में अगर रहना है और आज की पीढ़ी के साथ चलना है तो हमको हर चीज में अपडेशन रहना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। जैसे ऋचा मैम ने कहा वैसे ही सीमा मैम ने भी सेम हमको राय दिए है कि यू शुड बी ऑलवेज अपडेटेड विद the things and you should always have the contribution toward the society। जैसे सखी के बारे में मैम ने बात की, तो वैसे हमको सखी के बारे में भी मालूमात करनी चाहिए कि कहीं ना कहीं फार्मेसी प्रोफेशन के बाद हम एज अ सखी दूसरे सखी को जरूर मदद कर सके।
जरूर मदद।
बहुत ही बढ़िया मैम। जी मैम, बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे बात करके, बहुत अच्छा संवाद हुआ मैम। थैंक यू मैम वंस अगेन। और इस मंच पे कोई है जो बोलना चाह रहा है? एनीवन इफ आई हैव लेफ्ट?
I'm Dr. Papia Bigonia. I think I joined later on.
Yeah, no issues ma'am, no issues. So sorry for that. Like ma'am, जैसे टाइम मिल रहा है वैसे लोग ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, तो इसके लिए कोई इश्यू नहीं है मैम। I'll just start. Like ma'am, once again happy International Day and heartily welcome from Pharmalok team. Ma'am, being an involved in research and consultancy, you have a wide professional exposure, ma'am.
Yes.
There's a question like, ma'am, what support system needed to help young women scientists continue research after marriage responsibilities?
First of all, happy Women's Day, International Women's Day to all the eminent ladies, beautiful ladies present here.
Thank you.
I know most of them. Pharmalok platform from providing this opportunity to talk to you and share our thoughts. I think as being a women scientist, I started from, of course, as a teacher, assistant professor from Barkatullah University. Then eventually I been promoted to principal. Then I started as a toxicologist. I have been affiliated with the International US Toxicologist Agent, and I got approved as a certified toxicologist of ATS. So I'm working as a freelance toxicologist for international drug approval processes. So in this step, and you will be surprised to know that I belong to northeast of India. I know very few people know about the northeast states. I am from Tripura, and the time when I started my education in Saga University, that place was so remote, so difficult to reach. So when I came to Saga University, it felt like I had been in a different world. I was not able to speak Hindi properly, and I was educated till 12th in Bengali medium, because my father, he insisted that I should learn in my mother tongue. So think about my situation when I came to Saga University. I can't speak English, I can't speak Hindi. So I have to eventually pick up, and like food habit was different. Hostel food, as far as mostly they're horrible, and also everything has changed. So I have adopted that thing. Like Vaishali madam was talking about, come out of your comfort zone. I know how many times I have to come out of my comfort zone. Without coming out of a comfort zone, you can't achieve anything. Now, after that, for last 3 years, I have been shifted to London and doing freelance toxicology studies. I thought I am advanced, I know everything, I am senior enough, I will be easily accumulated in the international scenario working situations. But I was surprised how the young people
till the age of 25, 30, how they assimilate so fast, so easily. But being a 50 plus woman is very difficult to get assimilated in a different country, in a different environment. Knowing English, speaking English doesn't matter. You have to get assimilated with their culture, with their food habit, how they work, how they work very sincerely, still though they are detached from their work. They never carry their work at home. Till Friday, they are like, oh, I'm done with my work, I'm going home. Now it's not my responsibility. Can't even speak to people after 5, can't even mail to people after 5. So I have to learn all these things. Like I'm a child, I'm learning again. And sometimes I have faced some embarrassing situation because I didn't know I can call a person after 7, after 8, maybe communicate in an emergency situation. So it's like always learning, always learning. And in the university where I have done my research on breast cancer in the University of Westminster, there was again a lot of young people. So I was very afraid at first, feeling like I'm going to the university for the first time. How the other people will judge me, other people will treat me differently. They will think, oh, she's not from this age group. Why is she here so late in her life? But I have seen how they accept people. They accept people very easily. You should not be judgmental. They are not at all judgmental. So I think in India, in our country, the education situation is quite different. Here, everybody judges everybody. People talk
Exactly.
about your weight. People talk about your dark circles very frequently. Sorry about that. They don't mean bad for you. It's just like a kind of starting conversation. So people, as soon as somebody see you, oh, आप पतले हो गए, आप दुबले मोटे हो गए. So these kind of things happen. So if the girls need to get assimilated in today's world, in the international scenario, we should know how to be non-judgmental, how to be like integrated with the society, how to accept people how they are. Don't try to change them. You can tell them about what is not good manner, what doesn't uh, like acceptable in a professional scenario, but ultimately you can't judge them. So there are so many girls in our colleges, they come from villages. Usually when we are studying, only 20 to 30% girls were there in a class. Nowadays if you go to a pharmacy college, it's like girls are more, 60%, 70% are girls. So they're coming from very different family background, very different socio-economic background. So when they come to a very big city, they see all the shusha, all the things, all the brands, all the makeup people are doing. So they try to get assimilated, but in a wrong way. So they got diverted. Instead of focusing on studies, they started doing other things to impress the people around them. So we need to talk with the newcomers, try to like make them understand that it's not only the outside thing that is acceptable, it's your inner self also, your inner confidence, your self-respect, and how knowledgeable you are. So these things are very important for the newcomers. And we as a teacher, as a female teacher, we are being more comfortable talking with the girls specifically, and also like showing them the right path, because there will be so many challenges. And the other thing I see mostly in the new generations, the students, girl students, they are very they have very extreme opinion about the female feminism or equality. As far as in our age group, we know that equality is not against each other, against the man, making them an enemy. They are not our enemy. Equality is standing beside each other, walking the path, holding each other's hand. It's not like they are our enemy, so we will take revenge kind of thing. So though they do extreme kind of things. Equality is not on physical basis. A man cannot be a woman. Never. They can't do physically what females do, what difficulties they face. So equality is not about how we are dressing up, how opportunities come to us. Equality is about the opportunity, about the respect, about the freedom to take decisions. So the new generation girls need to understand this thing. Then only they will get assimilated. Other than treating the man as our enemy, as our opponent, as our person we are meant to take revenges, we should work together. Our differences will be same, will never be the same. But in working place, we need equal respect. We need equal opportunity. We need equal pay. And also, if we are leaders in a leadership position, the other people to accept us as they accept is a male leader. So to do that, I think there are so many things need to be done on the young students to get them assimilated with the environment of studies. And also we need to direct them about the future opportunities when they come. If they want to do, like even in master's thesis, they are totally lost. They don't know how to start, where to start, whom to talk, where to approach. And in case of PhDs, the students who start PhDs, they like PhD means आप आधे पागल हो गए हो. Where to go, whom to talk, how to do the literature search, how to make protocol, they are totally lost. So as a senior member of the pharmacy faculty, pharmaceutical sciences, we need to give them direction. We need to, not only the youngsters, even the PhD students also, so they need our support. And I think everybody in their current position, they're doing it in their capabilities, in their after adjusting with their workload, and every day there's so much work to do. Still though, we must focus helping the students, guiding the students, especially the female students. I was not able to listen to all the talks, but I listened Dr. Vaishali ma'am, Dr. Seema ma'am, Dr. Richa ma'am. Everybody is so knowledgeable, and they really have some points, very good point to contribute in this platform. So I'm very happy to be part of this platform, and I thank Amit Jha for inviting me. And you are handling this session nicely, very good. Your questions are like, no, we are facing a job interview kind of thing. So
Thank you so much, ma'am.
I'm very
Like,
excited to be a part of this.
thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. Once again, it was a very good communication, ma'am. Like the thing is, what I learned from you, like in the entire what you was telling, ma'am. You know, we see lots of people who are joining right now newly. They are like after 5, they will not say hi bye to you. They will not pick up your call. They will not send you. They're not interested in anything because that is their space. And like what we are, ma'am, like we need after 12 o'clock, if there is some message, we are there to answer that message. You know, like we are like that. And like, you know, nowadays people are like not interested after 5. That is our space. So you don't bother me after 5 o'clock.
Yes.
And I think so, ma'am, we should inculcate in the entire this era also that we should give direction to them. We should, all the people are helping, but still, again, your word that we should support them, we should direct them, we should learn from them. And still we are learning, ma'am. And still at this we are learning, and we are also having like what we should do, from what we should learn from them and what they should learn from us. So it's give and take policy again, we can tell that. So it's two-way policy.
Yes.
So again, it was a very good panel, ma'am. So I'm really very happy that each and everyone have their own set of question, own set of views to set up here. And I'm very happy to see that I've learned lots of things from the all you people. I again once again thank Pharmalok team and each and every panelist who are there for the celebration of the entire Women's Day. So once again, if anyone is there, please come out. And like if no one is there, I like wish each and everyone a happy International Day. And once again, wishing you and joining for the Pharmalok Samwad with us. And it was a very good talking with each and everyone here, ma'am. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kamalji? Kamalji? Happy International Women's Day. Good night.
Thank you.
Shabba Khair. Shubh Ratri. Thank you.
Good night. Good night. Thank you again. Thank
Good
you,
night.
team.